Minnesota Vikings pass rusher Anthony Barr says Minnesota has the makings of a Super Bowl winning team. While I vehemently disagree with that, I think the Minnesota Vikings are the most fascinating team in the NFL. The Minnesota Vikings have the ability, especially if Aaron Rodgers is off the Green Bay Packers, the Minnesota Vikings have a great opportunity to win the North in the NFC. Look, Kirk Cousins is a solid quarterback. Justin Jefferson is a megastar. I want you to stare at these numbers. Look at the numbers Justin Jefferson put up in 2020 in his rookie season without a real offseason, and Justin Jefferson is going to be even better. Justin Jefferson, I voted for him Rookie of the Year as opposed to Justin Herbert. And Justin Herbert had arguably, and I've made this case, the single greatest rookie season ever in the history of the NFL at the quarterback position. That tells you how majestic Justin Jefferson was as a rookie. Kirk Cousins is solid. Kirk Cousins has flaws. Prime time, big games, we know that. But he kind of rotates between quarterback 8 and 16 on a quarterback ranking throughout the course of a season. And if he's throwing the football to Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen, that is a legit amazing 1-2 punch. And Cousins is going to put up big-time numbers. And Dalvin Cook became one of the best running backs in the NFL last season. Dalvin Cook is a star. Dalvin Cook is a stud. Catching it out of the backfield, running the football. I think the world of Dalvin Cook and what he brings to the table. Look at those numbers. I mean, close to 1,600 yards on the ground. And look at those total touchdowns. This cat, knack for getting into the end zone. And I think that when you look at the offense, and Rick Spielman, he was on my SiriusXM radio show right after he put together another outstanding draft. The offense is going to be excellent and balanced and diverse and dynamic. The defense is going to be vastly improved. Danielle Hunter is coming back. Danielle Hunter didn't play it down last year. Danielle Hunter is one of the best pass rushers and best defensive players in the entire sports. When the Minnesota Vikings have Danielle Hunter, it changes everything from Mike Zimmer's defense. Listen, I think the world of Hunter, and you look at his numbers, you watch him play, you have to understand what he brings to the table. It is absolutely superb. I think the Minnesota Vikings right now, if I had a guess, I'd say they're a 9, 10, 11 win team in that category. But things can break right. This team is balanced. This team is focused. They're the most fascinating team, bar none, in the NFL. Back, time to shine on some football. An epic throwback Thursday on my guy, Allen Robinson, and the franchise tag deadline, giving a long-term contract to anyone who got the franchise tag in February. That expired 2 hours ago, and listen, we said Ryan Pace would somehow fail, and he failed. No long-term deal today for Allen Robinson with the Chicago Bears, so he will play under the franchise tag, and they say all politics local. Allen Robinson is disrespected by his own team. And as a result, he's the most underrated wide receiver in the National Football League. I love Allen Robinson. I have long argued that he is a star. Look at these nuggets of domination. Look at these nuggets of jubilation. Allen Robinson has played with Blake Bortles and Mitch Trubisky. I mean, that's illegal in most states. What did he do in a prior life to get that? Allen Robinson should have been given a megabuck contract. He should be one of the top 5, top 6 highest paid receivers in the league. My goodness, terrible job by Ryan Pace. The Chicago Bears actually have some solid depth and talent, but in Allen Robinson, that's the number one. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers over the last 2 seasons. When I say paid like a top 5 wide receiver, I mean, this is what we're talking about. We voted Allen Robinson first team All-Pro last year. He is a star. If Matt Nagy doesn't have him for this year and beyond, and let's stress beyond, if Ryan Pace doesn't have him for this year, beyond, with Justin Fields as the quarterback, then these cats are just not paying attention. Can you imagine how low the rankings would be? Allen Robinson, just brutal. So he'll play this year under the tag, but he should have the financial security and the commitment of a long-term contract. They absolutely failed Robinson. He's an unbelievable player. He's an unbelievable person. He's an incredible leader, great worker, great in the community, checks every single box. This is disrespectful. How you don't give Allen Robinson a megabuck contract? Shame on you, Ryan Pace. Shame, 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 shame. You want him as the number 1 receiver for Justin Fields when Fields is the quarterback, which should, by the way, be week 1 this year if the Bears had a clue. That's a terrible job by the Chicago Bears. In other franchise tag news today, Chris Godwin and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers failed to reach a long-term deal. So Godwin will play this season under the tag as well. I'm okay with this. We predicted this. He's going to get $16 million this year, and I'll bet you in February or March of 2022, how's this as an early prediction for a Throwback Thursday next year, I think Chris Godwin will get his long-term deal. Look, this offense is a juggernaut. This offense is loaded. We told you way back when the top priority was re-signing Shaq Barrett, making sure Levante David got his deal, Shaq Barrett long-term, David long-term, and Godwin plays on the franchise tag and he'll put up big numbers with Tom Brady. Brady, who had surgery on his MCL and is now 100%. Remember, that knee was problematic last year. And obviously, a pandemic and Zoom meetings and all the issues in terms of learning a new offense. And Tom Brady's going to have a monster second season, an even better season this year in the regular campaign than last year, and Chris Godwin's going to get paid. What is he going to do? Make a ton of money and go catch passes for Daniel Jones? I mean, Godwin's smart. He knows the deal. He's only 25 years old. I think he understands it's a rich situation, literally and figuratively for him. Catch passes, win a lot of games, catch passes from Tom Brady, and he will absolutely cash in with a long-term deal in February or March 2022. How about Cam Newton saying it's put up or shut up time? I have no faith in Cam Newton. Seriously. So I guess it's shut up time for Cam Newton. Cam Newton talking to our friend Keyshawn Johnson today on ESPN Radio. And listen, Mac Jones' football team. Cam Newton doesn't have the arm. Cam Newton doesn't have the accuracy. Cam Newton, look at that. Touchdown to interception ratio. Completion percentage, not strong. Mac Jones, obviously, plug and play kind of quarterback from Alabama. I think that Mac Jones gives them the best opportunity to win, maximize the 2 new tight ends, maximize a group of receivers that, frankly, are pedestrian at best. I think that if the Patriots want to make the playoffs this year, sorry, Cam, it's shut up time for you, and it's go time for Mac Jones.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.